The subject of Forex brokers is a favorite topic of many Forex traders, and for good reason, because you can't really be in the Forex trading business without getting access to the Forex market through a Forex broker. There is a lot of fear and paranoia about the Forex broker industry, and a lot of it is unnecessary negative thinking that will actually produce negative results in your business. For instance, are you afraid that your broker might make some money from you as a customer? If you're going to be in the Forex trading business, you need to think like a capitalist and an entrepreneur. And since you can't be in the Forex trading business without partnering with a Forex broker, you would want to do business with a successful broker, and you would want that broker to be making money from doing business with you. At the same time, there's a lot of legitimate concern about the ethics and business models that some Forex brokers are currently using today. What is the single most important thing to consider when opening a Forex trading account? What is the one thing that is more important than anything else when choosing your Forex broker? That's whether the broker will actually still be in business 1 year from now. Now, if you are in the Forex trading business and you've been doing this for a while, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. A good example is Refco FX. It wasn't too long ago that I was at a very large Forex trading convention in Vancouver, British Columbia, in which the leaders of this convention gave a big presentation on why Refco was the best choice to do business with. It was 2 days later, after I attended that convention, that the news of Refco going bankrupt came out. Now, why were the leaders of this convention promoting Refco FX? For one single reason. They had an introducing broker relationship with Refco. Therefore, they were getting paid to refer customers. Nuamex. Some of the people in our own community had a large amount of funds with Nuamex, who is a Swiss-based broker, and some of these customers lost access to their accounts. Last I knew, they had lost access permanently when this broker underwent an audit by the Swiss government. I don't know whether they ever recovered their funds. Why is it that so many people were recently attracted to One World Forex? As far as I know, the main reason that people were attracted to One World Forex, another company that is now out of business as far as I know, is because the leaders of certain MLM Forex companies were promoting this company. Why did they choose to promote this company? I have no idea. There was an MLM Forex training company, and there was an MLM Forex hedging company, and many of the leaders of this company throughout the U.S. were promoting One World Forex, and I had representatives of One World Forex calling me frequently trying to get me to become an introducing broker, and when I asked them why would I choose their company over the other companies, their only answer was because they would pay me. Well, any of the Forex brokers would pay me to promote them. So why were so many people attracted to One World Forex and now they're out of business? Finex is another company that was based in Switzerland, but as far as I know, they just opened an office in Switzerland. And if you're going to trade with a Swiss broker, you want to check and see if they're actually regulated by the Swiss Department of Finance. Finex, along with several other Swiss-based Forex trading brokers, was not regulated by the Swiss Department of Finance, but was regulated by an organization that someone had basically made up themselves. As far as I know, the company Finex is now completely out of business, and at the time they seemed like a really good company. What do most Forex traders look for in a Forex broker? A representative of one of the Forex brokers I was speaking with recently told me he was at a Forex trade show recently, and people would walk up to the booth and say, "What can you get me on the pound versus the US dollar?" And he would give them a pip spread, and they would go, "Oh, that's no good. I can get lower than that." If this is how you do business, by looking for the cheapest company to do business with, what do you think the results will be? When I go shopping and if I see something that is the cheapest thing available, I assume that it's junk. Being a capitalist and an entrepreneur, I know that things that have quality may cost more than others. And if you go with the broker that has the lowest pip spread, it's almost assured that that broker will manipulate the execution of price even more, so that you will actually be paying a larger pip spread than if you went with a company that has an ethical business model. Pip spread is not even on the list of criteria that I would consider when looking for a broker. The most important thing is financial strength, ethics, and a strong business model of a company that will be in business for the long term. For instance, FXCM is a very strong company that has 40% of the market share in the US, so I'm told. But Oanda is another company that is very large and has a large amount of capital reserves, and yet Oanda is a company that I personally would not do business with. So the fact that a broker is big does not necessarily mean that they're good. Just so that you know, I am not an introducing broker or referring party for any broker at the time of this recording, and I never have been. Therefore, our list of recommended brokers is always changing based on your feedback. If I was an introducing broker for a certain broker, no matter what that broker did, I would continue to promote that broker and support it and defend it. I recently have recommended several brokers that later I decided I would no longer recommend them. And fortunately, I was not an introducing broker for these companies. So I have no attachment and no underlying motivation for why I would recommend a broker. Our list of recommended brokers is always changing based on your feedback. What's the best way to learn about brokers and how to trade Forex? The best way is to learn from people who are currently already very successful in trading. Not people who just got started, but people who have been in business for a while and have been successfully trading for a while. Get some feedback from those people, and that's the best way to find out, not necessarily by looking at the broker's advertisements. One of the companies that recently went out of business was a company that had some of the best advertisement I've ever seen throughout all the Forex trading magazines. If you'd like to find out what brokers we're currently recommending, just enter your name and email and subscribe to this free video series on the insider's secrets to the Forex industry.